Welcome back to more Call of Duty Black Ops Annihilation on Hazard, which I would say this is probably not the baddest map in the whole map pack. It's mostly because I'm not very much of a camper, but I will add more to that. I got my M16, get a little good beginning kills right here. Missing a lot. That's why I hate. You can't really get too much from a far distance, and with all the hills and whatnot. Hazard is kind of like the sister version of Cliffside from World at War. Damn, my controller's dying. I must have been playing so much. But anyways, the map is pretty good. The terrain has changed a little bit. It's mostly it's a golf course, and Cliffside was kind of like a battlefield back in Japan, but this is in Cuba, which is kind of surprising to me that they both switched. They put it in different continents from different sides of the world. But back to the map itself. The map is okay. It's a lot of ruins and a lot of interesting places that people do remember of. There's like a shop, a bar, food area, garages, and if you go to the garage area and if you go right next to the garage area where that little waterfall area is at, that leads downwards, and you see like fertile or fertilizer packs, a couple fertilizer packs. It says it's from Trayarch, product of Trayarch, which I would say Trayarch must have been in this area, like right there. And I have a feeling that if Trayarch is in Cuba, then they must be going down south, which must be in the next game. Which I do seen trailers of them saying that they're going to have like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or Call of Duty Iron Wolf. Which to me, Call of Duty Iron Wolf, if you look at the symbol in the middle of Call of Duty, it shows it's the symbol, it's a Soviet symbol, which means it's somewhere in Russia. I'm not very known of its full information, but Black Ops, they say they might put a full production or produce something that's close to Black Ops. And if they're putting a Black Ops and Iron Wolf together, so be it. I'm like, that'll be cool. They put two games out in the same day, but it may be kind of hard for that. They might put it in year or next year, either way. And if they put out two games like that, that'd be freaking awesome. And if they're putting out Black Ops 2, I wonder what gun still might have. If I would at least ask Trayarch to, or Activision, of them both made the game, could I at least ask, could you put a couple of the World at War guns back in the new games, because they were pretty freaking sweet. Just like what you did to the maps, you put the old map back in, but you upgrade them into like a golf course, or give it like a little bit of brightness, or put it like in the modern version. More of a modern version with more modern weapons. Like the maps in Modern Warfare, they have a couple of them. So mostly that's all I have to say about the new games and what I want out of it, which I might not be able to get out of it. And I know a lot of people do miss the old guns from World at War, and these guns are very okay. Some are overpowered, some are just normal, and some are very easy to handle, and they're very usable. They respectfully kill everybody with one shot. you know, stuff like that. And this is another thing. Like, I have my M16, I'm going like Vietnam on these guys' ass. Like, for Vietnam and Cuba. And I haven't even changed into any other gun. I didn't even pick up any other gun. Have you guys noticed that? Which is weird. Mostly, okay, I'll just tell you this from my point of view. Like, when I don't upload, record, I die a lot in this map. Really, I do, with the same people, well, different people's names, but with the number of teams, people of teams, and I do get very pissed off at, which I'm not very going to concur. I do get very mad at some points, but I'm not the type of person that rage quits right away. I just wait for it to get on my nerves. But it don't bother me that much. I just like how I'm right next to a guy and I get backed up and whatnot, which I'm not supposed to. Back to the camping part of this. Ooh, I got my hind with me. Oh, I changed my kill streaks. I forgot to tell you guys, I changed my kill streaks to something higher. For me, I don't really camp that much like I've told you in other videos, but back in Cliffside or Castle or Maps in World at War, I camped a very much amount like other campers do, but not very constantly, unless if I'm in a badass place to be at. To me, I always like going for camping spots that were more around populated areas, you know, full of the teams and enemies, which some people can't get to. And I know people that camp in places where people can't get to. I know a few. And they do pretty good like I do right here. And I know what you think. You're working with bots. Well, combat training is one of my non-most favorites, but it was back when I first got the game. And it's kind of like survival mode. Ooh, got a double kill at that last missile. Now that was epic. Because, like everyone else, I'm not a full-grown camper. I guess I'm like an outcast camper. I camp whenever I want, whenever I want. And I almost got that guy. But this map's very good. I would put it in third place. See this guy, he's going after his little companion. Legend kill one. See you guys next map.